In Gentilly, New Orleans police say they're searching for the group of people they believe committed both crimes. WDSU reporter Eli Brand spoke with one of the victims and has surveillance video capturing the thieves in the act. Eli?
Yes, although those burglaries, they were the reality for multiple businesses over in Gentilly while they were trying to survive the holiday rush. And while most of the things that were stolen were not anchored down to the ground, some of them were. At least 3 suspects, the same unmarked white truck, and similar crimes within a span of just a few days. It all started on December the 21st on Gentilly Boulevard when New Orleans police say this surveillance video shows those suspects break into a phone repair shop, use that white truck to pull the ATM inside loose, and throw it in the truck before stealing iPads, iPhones, and other things out of the store. Police say the thieves then struck again on Christmas Eve, pulling an ATM out of this gas station on Allen Toussaint Boulevard, as well as picking up a few things laying around inside.
Regular theft from people, that's really it, but not no burglary or any damages or anything done like that.
The person who owns the second store hit by the alleged burglars wanted to stay anonymous, but says this was a shock.
Yeah, it was surprising because when I came, it happened within 5 minutes. It was in and out quickly, and the damages that was done, it was like, wow. Never seen something like this happen for other than, movies and videos from online.
While multiple crimes, including burglary, are down in the city of New Orleans since 2022, City Councilman Eugene Green, who represents much of Gentilly, says work still has to be done to stop crime completely.
So these are not victimless crimes. There are people who run these stores, who have invested their resources, who are doing the right thing, who are employing people, who are paying taxes. They also deserve to be treated fairly. They also deserve to run a business without having to worry about whether or not it's going to be burglarized or whether or not the ATM is going to be torn out of the wall.
Police ask that if you have any information that could lead them to these suspects, you can contact Crime Stoppers of Greater New Orleans anonymously at 504-822-1111. Reporting live in New Orleans, Eli Brand, WDSU News.
And along with the ATM, the cash register was also stolen from the gas station on Christmas Eve.